Izaak News Network. Ha! It's the Izaak News Network. It's the Izaak News Network. Ha! It's the Izaak News Network. Ha! It's the Izaak News Network. Ha! It's the Izaak News Network. What? Ha ha ha! Live streaming every week. We got Mush, LOL, Snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you. It's the Izaak News Network. Ha! It's the Izaak News Network. It's the Izaak News Network. Ha! It's the Izaak News Network. Ha! It's the Izaak News Network. Ha! It's the Izaak News Network. What? Ha ha ha! Live streaming every week. We got Mush, LOL, Snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you. It's the Izaak News Network. Ha! It's the Izaak News Network. It's the Izaak News Network. Ha! It's the Izaak News Network. Ha! It's the Izaak News Network. Ha! It's the Izaak News Network. What? Ha ha ha! Live streaming every week. We got Mush, LOL, Snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you. It's the Izaak News Network. Ha! It's the Izaak News Network. It's the Izaak News Network. Ha! It's the Izaak News Network. Ha! It's the Izaak News Network. Ha! It's the Izaak News Network. What? Ha ha ha! Live streaming every week. We got Mush, LOL, Snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you. It's the Izaak News Network. Ha! It's the Izaak News Network. It's the Izaak News Network. Ha! It's the Izaak News Network. Ha! It's the Izaak News Network. Ha! It's the Izaak News Network. What? Ha ha ha! Live streaming every week. We got Mush, LOL, Snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you. It's the Izaak News Network. Ha! It's the Izaak News Network. It's the Izaak News Network. Ha! It's the Izaak News Network. Ha! It's the Izaak News Network. Ha! It's the Izaak News Network. What? Ha ha ha! Live streaming every week. We got Mush, LOL, Snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you. It's the Izaak News Network. Ha! It's the Izaak News Network. It's the Izaak News Network. Ha! It's the Izaak News Network. Ha! It's the Izaak News Network. Ha! It's the Izaak News Network. What? Ha ha ha! Live streaming every week. We got Mush, LOL, Snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you. It's the Izaak News Network. Ha! It's the Izaak News Network. It's the Izaak News Network. Ha! It's the Izaak News Network. Ha! It's the Izaak News Network. Ha! It's the Izaak News Network. What? Ha ha ha! Live streaming every week. We got Mush, LOL, Snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you. It's the Izaak News Network. Ha! It's the Izaak News Network. It's the Izaak News Network. Ha! It's the Izaak News Network. Ha! It's the Izaak News Network. Ha! It's the Izaak News Network. What? Ha ha ha! Live streaming every week. We got Mush, LOL, Snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you. It's the Izaak News Network. Okay, it says we're live now. Can you guys hear me? It's the Izaak News Network. Hey, what's up? We're back. We are back. How's that audio? Yeah, who are we covering today?
Izaak Michelle, they got him out of there. I ask you, why did it take so long? Why did that take so long? Now, I know if something happened to me, they would have kicked me out of there so fast. You know, if I was doing ADCC or something, they would have got me out of there so fast. But good work to everybody that spoke out, and talk to whoever's in charge over there. My internet must be bad, because is it lagging? Let me know. Why did that take so long? Yeah, it looks like it's okay. So anyway, Izaak Michelle, we got Henner Gracie, we got some other stuff too. I think I threw Craig on there somehow. Craig pretty vocal. Because once Izaak Michelle tried to sue Craig, that was kind of it. So don't sue Craig Jones, because, he's going to go after you. If you sue Craig Jones, he's going to go after you with a vengeance. And Craig got some good lawyers. I'm trying to make sure the background looks okay. There we go. That's about it, man. We'll get into it. We'll try to watch some matches, and that's all we got. I need to do some other work after this, so if I can do 2 hours, that would be good for me. Shout out to all the supporters of the channel. How are you guys doing? Well, or how are you guys doing? Again, your favorite influencers, they don't talk to you. They don't care how you're doing. They don't care about your day, your family. But listen, over here at ANN, Alec News Network, we do care. Just like Pepperidge Farm, we remember. I think they changed the formula. Didn't they change the formula on Pepperidge Farm cookies? I believe they did change the formula. Let me see if I can find that. Who else would look up Pepperidge Farm cookies for y'all? Can I play the commercial? Let me play that for people that don't remember. Some of you guys are in Europe or Australia or Africa or somewhere, Asia. You guys don't have Pepperidge Farm. You guys don't even know what we talking about. Let me show you what we're talking about real fast. So we got the Family Guy. Let me play the Family Guy, and then I'll play the old commercials from the 80s. And let me know if you guys can hear.
Remember those sweet, warm New England summers? Remember sipping lemonade underneath a shady tree? Remember when you hit that pedestrian with your car at the crosswalk and then just drove away? Pepperidge Farm remembers. But Pepperidge Farm ain't just going to keep it to Pepperidge Farm self free of charge. Maybe you go out and buy yourself some of these distinctive Milano cookies. Maybe this whole thing just disappears.
Can you guys, is it lagging? My computer's lagging, or my phone's lagging. Let me know in the chat. All right, well, let me see. Can I play this? Will they copyright me from a video from God Dog 40 years ago?
Remember making toast in a gizmo like this? Maybe you remember Grandma toasting homemade raisin bread loaded with plump raisins, swirled with cinnamon. That sweet aroma wafting through the kitchen. Pepperidge Farm remembers they're making raisin bread like Grandma made. No artificial preservatives. A treat for breakfast, coffee breaks, or midnight munchies. Try Pepperidge Farm raisin bread. You see, Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Pepperidge Farm remembers. I didn't know they made raisin bread. They don't make raisin bread no more. All I know is the cookies. All I remember is those cookies. They don't even make no bread no more. Yeah, the Milano dark chocolate cookie. Yeah, that's what they make nowadays.
Nothing's more perfect for moments like this than Pepperidge Farm cookies. However, that Milano's a touch off center. Rich chocolate peeking out the sides. Oh, and that Sausalito, so big and full of macadamias.
Sarah don't eat none of that
I'll
stuff.
have to break it to dunk it. Well, can't expect everything
that,
to be perfect.
You know that cookie was dry. They don't even make those no more. recipe change? I think they did change the recipe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did. Let me watch. This guy eats. He's pretty
What the
good.
fuck is going? Wait, hold on.
He pretty good about stuff.
What? Is it burnt or is there a chocolate chip? There's not supposed to be chocolate chips in this, right?
Chocolate product.
There absolutely is not supposed to be chocolate chips in this. So, bitch, wait, hold on. I'm talking to her. There are actual. Oh, Father. Okay, let me just taste the black bit first.
No cookies don't look good.
Oh, it's a burnt bit. No, it's like a burnt chocolate chip. So what must have happened is they didn't clean their conveyor belt right. They got them making some chocolate chip cookies. One chocolate chip got burnt on. They ain't cleaned it, and I got pieces of burnt
cookies ain't good, bro.
burnt chocolate chip on my white macadamia cookie. Segregation is war. This is what Martin Luther King was talking about. The black brothers have found their way into. Let me stop for this video gets demonetized. But okay, so let me find a segregated bite. It's not bad. What the fuck is going? Wait.
He said, "Well, I don't trust no Pepperidge Farm. I might have to taste one of them, test it out for y'all. But I don't know. It don't look that good. There's too many good cookie spots nowadays. So we got a little sidetracked. Let's see what's going on in Jiu-Jitsu news. This made me a little sad that I'm older than Yamin Lamal's father. That made me a little sad, to be honest. I didn't realize I was that old. Sarah remembers. Sarah, I know you don't eat no Pepperidge Farm. I'm gonna taste it and see and let you know if it's any good. But there's too many good cookies places, especially when I go to New Jersey. We be eating cookies. But there's really no point in eating no Pepperidge Farm no more. They got some good cookies nowadays. And you know what? Whole Foods got some good cookies. Yeah, I know, Sarah. We know you don't. Whole Foods got some good cookies. And you know what? You can go to probably Aldi's or Lidl. The cookies aren't that good, but they're cheap. You can get some cheap cookies that are better than Pepperidge Farm. You probably get a cookie for about 50 cents or something over there. I don't know. We know Sarah don't eat no cookies.
Me and your mom had great taste in music. And more so the fact it seemed that he liked a lot of American music. And y'all pointed me in the right direction because y'all said his dad taught him, and you are correct. His dad, as you can see here, has 50 Cent. You're not like me. But this is what really caught me off guard. He had Max B, I Gotta Have It. I said, oh, he really tapped in. Then I did some more digging. He had Vibes Cartel up there. He likes the world boss. I said, okay, real general. He even got 50 Cent Hustle Hard. That's a real deep cut. And the reason why, I figured this out, why? Ian Lamal's pops is 34. He was born in 1992. His pops is younger than me, gang. Which, in a sense, makes sense. Because his era is my era. It is the rise of hip-hop in that early 2000s era where 50 Cent, Dipset,
I'm old enough
Lil
to be
Wayne, etc. was thriving.
That's crazy.
That's the era his pops was growing up in. So it makes sense of why Lamine grew up to have such great music taste. Like Father Like Son.
God, dog. I'm old enough to be that kid's. Good job, son. If that was my son, I'd be proud. All right, so now let me ride on the private jet now. Shout out to him. Kynan Duarte says, no, he didn't say this, but whoever said this, the most dominant competitor of our era. This September, train with Kynan as he shares the techniques, systems, and mindset. He got systems? I don't associate Kynan with systems, but that made him the most accomplished athlete in modern grappling. This is going to be at his gym, Victory MMA. They must be trying to raise some money for him or something. Is he doing ADCC? This is after ADCC. So maybe get him some money after ADCC, a little bit of spending money after ADCC. It says halftime shows only make sense on TV. That's true. If you're watching the halftime show from the stands, you're watching them change their outfit and you see them coming from a mile away. Now, if you're watching it from the TV, you know, oh my God, it's so choreographed, blah, blah, blah. UPS section. The show's not really for you. The show is for TV, to be honest. It says, Still Boys Meet and Greet. Saturday, July 18th. We missed that. That was last week. Anyway, the Stillwater Boys, these are the guys that, wrestle for David Taylor in Oklahoma State. This is some of you guys out here. This is how some of you guys be rolling. Where's the Pepperidge Farm cookies at? That's the baking aisle. That's bacon. That's flour. That's how you guys be acting out in the stores and Whole Foods and stuff and whatnot. We got Meraki, the gym. I believe this is where Gutenberg was teaching out of. That's one of the prettiest gyms I've seen ever. And they do something with steel, wood, and what's the other? Concrete. That's a nice gym right there. Now, you know you're paying $300. When you see that glass, a boardroom or sitting room in a gym, you're going to be paying $300 a month for that. If you see any glass or any kind of, barber chair, anything like that, you're going to be spending $300 a month. Probably. Kenta says training camp for Quintet has come to an end. Okay. Ono showing off his sponsor. Okay. Showy Roll's been under fire. I won't plead the fifth. I used to be sponsored by Showy Roll back in the day, before Sarah even trained. Actually, Sarah might have been training back then. So Showy Roll, it has been under fire. We've given some pushback on some of the Showy Roll, some of their marketing stuff, some of their gis, the garden gi and some of the gis with all the patches on it. We do get pushback on Showy Roll. But I will say Showy Roll has, they have sponsored me in the past. They've helped me out a lot in the past too. So I cannot deny that fact. That is true. That is true. Now they're in some hot water, especially from the ladies. They are in a little bit of hot water. I can't defend Showy Roll. 400 what? Dollars for the for the gym? Jiu-jitsu gym prices are only going up with inflation. 300 was the pre-recession rate. And them Gracies be charged about 500. If you're going to go Gracie University, they be charging you like $500. That's crazy. I guess the Gracies always wanted jiu-jitsu to be for rich people. That's why the poor people had to do no-gi. If you go back in the day, the poor people had to do no-gi. They had to do luta libre. My internet's going slow, but hopefully the stream's going okay. At where? At Kingsway? Don't spend $400 on jiu-jitsu, y'all. I don't care if it's Gordon Ryan or who. Ryan Gordon or Gordon Ryan or Dan Janaher. I don't care who it is. Don't spend $400 on nobody. Save that money. Put it in your savings or invest it in your family or something. Yeah, don't spend $400 on jiu-jitsu. Now, rich people be spending that kind of money easily, especially for their kids' sports. They're gonna spend, several thousands, tens of thousands of dollars on their kids' sports. So that is true. But if you can't afford the $400, don't even try it.
If you're a woman and you've ever trained jiu-jitsu, no one is rolling with a partner without a bra on. And judging by the comments, I know that I'm not the only one who feels this way. As a social media marketer and a female jiu-jitsu athlete myself, I don't often get to talk about both of these worlds at once, but Show Your Roll just made that happen, which is a famous jiu-jitsu brand that's facing backlash after posting a woman modeling their rash guard with no bra on underneath. Since common sense clearly isn't that common, let's break down the 3 lessons that this brand got wrong and how to avoid alienating your own audience the same way. Starting with Marketing 101, knowing how important it is to your customer to not at all feel sexualized and to be taken seriously on the mats. Between the high contact nature of the sport and it being male dominated, women already deal with enough issues around perception and respect. So you would think that capturing this rapidly growing segment of your market as repeat customers would be an obvious move for a brand in this space. Which leads me to lesson number 2, reading the room. Every serious jiu-jitsu athlete knows about the scandals that have come out about instructors and black belts using their positions of power to take advantage of the most vulnerable, including female students. And it got so bad that even gyms who didn't have any connection to these scandals were coming out publicly with their own safety commitments. So when you have an entire community that's actively working to rebuild trust with female athletes, a brand posting a woman with no bra on feels like a huge step backward, especially when you have a sport that so commonly touts jiu-jitsu as a great tool to equip young women for self-defense and monetizes that. And on to lesson number 3, which is listening to your audience. At the point of recording this, it's been 4 days since this was posted and it's still up. And correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I haven't seen any kind of response to this backlash at all. It kind of just seems like they're posting as normal, hoping and expecting this is gonna go away. And it's really giving entitlement and blatant disrespect at this point. Like the pedigree of their brand is gonna sustain them through this without any requirement of accountability on their part. If you're a woman and you've ever trained...
She made some good... Show Your Roll. She made some great points. Yeah, no girls training without a bra. No girl... I don't suggest it at all. Cover everything up. I be wearing my spats. I tell you, I put my spats on. And, underwear. Even if you just wear shorts, you got to wear some underwear. And that's what the bra is, really. It's a type of underwear. So, put your shorts, put your underwear under your shorts or spats under your shorts. Don't go free balling. Ladies, put your bra on. Everybody cover up. Everybody cover up as much as you can. And for the love of God, do not wear only spats. For guys, do not only, or anybody really, don't just wear spats. Wear something underneath. She made some good points. Show Your Roll. I understand that lady. That's not the Rutulo twin sister, is it? It's probably some model. They just hired. Models don't be wearing too much clothes. The cover up campaign. I need Sarah to headline that for me. I'm already under fire from too many places. Yeah, this lady, the girl, modeling the rash guard, probably, she don't train, but that is important. We do not want to alienate anyone. I'm surprised that Hyperfly wasn't the one that did this. Hyperfly Do or Die, not sponsored, by the way. I'm surprised Hyperfly wasn't the one that got in trouble for this, because they be doing some sketchy stuff too. Brands and companies make mistakes. It's not like Show Your Roll is the biggest company. You probably take it down and get your PR. Do not use ChatGPT. Get real PR people that can help you with that. Yeah, God, they got Show Your Roll. These ladies ain't taking no stuff anymore. Joseph Chin over there showing something. What I want to see. Oh, Bishop Chronicles. He said he knew Andrew and Tristan Tate's father. Okay. If you don't know Bishop Chronicles, he was big into hip hop and chess. So I guess somehow ran into the Tate brothers' father.
Say what? A whole lot of superstars.
He playing some hip hop. He says, I don't claim. He says, in all the chaos around the arrest of Andrew Tate and his brother, a lot of people have a lot of opinions. I don't claim to have all the answers. There's absolutely a lot That's still very much unknown, unproven, and no criminal charges against the brothers have been locked in. Nevertheless, I've observed a lot over the last few years, some of it through observations of their father in his own very complex journey in life. This is no gospel, but it is my testament to what I've observed. Okay, so he posted on his Substack. I don't even know what Substack is. I do want to hear. Can I find it? Where's his Substack at? Yo, Bishop, I ain't gonna out you, but I just want to see what you were saying. I gotta type my email in. Can I skip it? Okay, let me listen to this a little bit.
Peace to the planet. You know what it is.
We'll listen to a little bit of that.
Live and direct from sunny San Jose, California. This is actually a
Shout out
really
to San Jose.
weird show, and I'm not happy to be doing it. I'm talking about some stuff I don't really talk about except in like private circles. So bear with me. But first, a Stoic quote from Marcus Aurelius. The object of life
Can
is
you guys
not
hear
to be
that?
on the side of the majority, but to escape finding oneself in the ranks of the insane. People have thought I was kind of nuts my whole life, and I'm absolutely okay with it. There was a time when I didn't. I don't care anymore. It's fine. This is about Andrew and Tristan Tate. I knew their father. I never knew them. I exchanged condolences with Tristan right after their father passed away, Emery Tate. And so this podcast is going to be about what I observed, right? About what I observed and kind of like my take on what I observed from afar.
Can you guys hear? Is it?
Right. So I didn't know the family, but I knew the man that made them. I knew Emery. And before I say a word about his sons, and rest in peace to Emery Tate, one of the greatest chess minds America ever produced, one of the greatest black chess minds ever. Like, this is going to be a weird ride, but just bear with me, please. Bear with me, please.
So the dad, black American.
Because there's no way that we can understand what happened to the Tate brothers without understanding what it meant to be in the orbit of a brilliant, but in some ways broken man. Okay?
Why was he broken?
Seneca said that, it is not the man who has too little who is poor, but the man who hankers after more. Okay? Andrew Tate Jr. was born December 27th, 1958 in Chicago into a family that already carried something significant. His grandfather had been a sharecropper in rural Georgia and had served in World War II, transporting ammunition, and later became an attorney practicing in Chicago from 1951 to 1999. This was the family that knew how to climb generation by generation against real odds. Emery himself joined the Air Force and served for 11 years. He reached the rank of staff sergeant. This is Andrew and Tristan's father. He won the Armed Forces Chess Championship 5 times. He could speak Russian and Spanish fluently. Both he learned while in the service. And he was, by like every measure, an incredible, brilliant man. The type of dude who could play chess without looking at the board, who could memorize what other people had to write down. This was a dude who could dissect a position in ways that made grandmasters stop and take notes. He was an international master. He got that title in 2007. And his peak rating in FIDE, that's the governing body of chess, was 2413. That's huge. He had tactical brilliance. He had an aggressive style. And man, his talks about chess just would make the hair on your arm stand up. he was special.
Mm.
I mean, he was truly special. And one of the things that makes me, on a personal
We're not
level,
gonna listen to all of this, but
sad about the life and death of Emery Tate is so much of what happens to him happens because he's black.
yeah.
If there was a white guy who was as good as Emery Tate was, he'd be a household name. I promise you, speaking all these languages, working for the military, right? He didn't get that kind of love. I hate that so much black brilliance is pushed to the side and ignored. I hate that so much of what a man can be in North America is diminished because of the content of his melanin and not the content of his character, not the meritocracy we pretend to be. I hate that.
All right, I'm gonna have to listen to that later. That's a little too revolutionary for the live stream.
Daim Shabazz.
A little too revolutionary. I'll listen to that on my own. Shout out to Haitians. You know, Haitians revolutionary too. 1804 or something. I don't remember what year. I'll listen to that. That was Bishop Chronicles. You guys probably seen him a couple times. He's the one that told us about the shooter that was from ALJ, not ALJ, from Atos. He's the one that gave us the heads up about that one. That guy. So I'll listen to that later. Let's see. Oh, we got Drew Ilya. Drew Ilya, where your training footage at, man? I done seen Sarah's training footage, her competition footage, where the girl. Shout out to Sarah. You know, Sarah did post her little tournament. You know, we appreciate that.
Y'all see what these young niggas doing, huh? See what they doing now? One-handed front flips, like Simone Biles. You watching this your official notice. It's time to sign up for Masters. These young cats, they float like butterflies, sting like bees. Me and you, we float like a beetle, dog, and sting like iodine. It's over, man. You got kids to get home to, rising property taxes to worry about.
He does need to stop using the N-word so much.
We couldn't even handle the speed of watching this on our iPhones. Imagine in real life. You see that up close and personal, you're liable to hurt your eye joints, detach your retina, because you ain't warm up your optic nerves. Because you know they're strained from watching that romantic comedy with your wife last night. You know, the one starring Gerard Butler and Jennifer Aniston. Because that's what you do at your age. You watch romantic comedies with your wife, make popcorn. It's cool, man.
I like Drew Ilya, but he does use the N-word too much, you know, because you got to remember most people that watch his content, you know, they non-melanated. And we need to see training footage. I want to see training footage. Because, you know, you can't, what sport? What sport? Because, you know, if you talk about wrestling, you better have wrestled. You talk about judo, you better have done some judo. Yeah, it's a little tournament. Come on, let's go ahead. You need to bring that up. Why you got to bring that up? That had me tickled. Thank you. About what quantum? What did I say? Hopefully I said did I say the right thing or the wrong thing? About Sarah's little tournament? Yeah, he really does need to stop using that. Yeah. I understand, you know, he's a comedian, blah, 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 but I mean, you got to remember, most people watching his content, you know, it's like Balea or somebody. It's non-melanated people. It's not really helping. It's not really helping us that are, you know, in the sport, doing stuff in the sport, you know. It's already hard enough as it is. You got him calling people the N-word. Like, man, calm down a little bit. Cause then all the non-melanated people are like, he said it, I want to say it too. Nah, don't say it. Just don't use it. You can use it in your personal life, or hey, I'm all for freedom of speech, but it ain't really helping. It ain't really helping the cause, you know. If you want to get more black people in the sport, that don't really help. It's cool for entertainment. Yeah, awesome entertainment, but jiu-jitsu's for everybody. You know, we talked about show your role, got the girl, had the girl without a bra in there. You know, hey, I want jiu-jitsu to be for everybody, but that can be kind of off-putting. Oh, they're going to be talking to me about, if you're melanated and he's calling me the N-word. Okay, maybe I'll go to karate instead or something. Judo. You can't do that in judo. You can't do that in wrestling. So, I mean, we need some standards over here. Technically, that is a racial slur. You shouldn't be using any racial slurs in sports. You know, if Argentina used that word, if Argentina used that word, we'd be over here ready to attack them. So we really shouldn't have double standards in that regard. You know, I don't know if that made any sense, but yeah, don't use that word. And Drew Ilya, post some training footage. I want training footage on everybody. Remember when Moneyberg was around? Hey, post some real training footage. Whoever it is, post real training footage. All right, we need Sarah to kind of head that because I got enough enemies as it is. I got too many enemies, and yeah, there's too many enemies out here. What's Alex doing? She trying to learn how to do a muscle up? All right, she trying her best. Okay. Jiu-jitsu people we aren't always the best athletes, to be honest. You can find a football player. A football player can never do a pull up or muscle up in their life, and they probably do it pretty easily, pretty fast. They'll figure that out.
¿Dónde están los argentinos?
That was the game on Sunday. It's Madonna. I don't know why Madonna was out there. BTS. Bieber.
Estamos aguantando bien. Ahora hazle llegar el balón a Leo y deja que haga su magia. ¿Dónde está Leo?
You can't finish it. Why you had the guy tangled up in the hair? Red card. Yeah, red card. That was pretty spot on. We got a Craig Jones X.
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
Now, listen. I'll be the one telling all these girls to cover up. Even her. You know, you can cover up a little bit more. I know she got her sponsors and stuff. Sarah, tell her to cover up. Listen, I guess I'm conservative. Everybody cover up. Cover up. Put some clothes on. Somebody gonna be upset for me saying that. Put some clothes on. Everybody wear clothes. Somebody gonna be attacking me soon. Hey. All I ever said, only thing I ever said on here is wear some clothes and don't date in your gym. That's all I ever said. And people be ready to attack me. There's no more World Cup, so everybody's sad. We don't have anything else to watch right now. It says when you get back to the office and actually have to start working. Oh, that's a good idea. Wow. Oh, Messi. Messi didn't look too sad. He was sad, but he didn't look too sad.
Alright, sweet. You just want me to sit here? Yeah.
Says the guy who spreads skin infections. Ugh, is that ringworm on him?
Well, that better not be you back in the gym, mate. I told you, if you got a ringworm, you got to stay away for 2 weeks. And are you sitting in my chair again? No, coach. No, I'm not sitting in the chair. I'm just doing some solo drills, and that ringworm was a one-time thing. It's gone now.
Some of you guys are super spreaders. Stay at the gym or covering up. It says Drake gifts sexy red luxury Hermes Birkin bag after World Cup final reunion. Oh, what happened to sexy red? The CIA stopped paying her. CIA counterintelligence, whatever. They stopped paying her. She had to be a CIA agent. She definitely got to be a CIA. She ain't got no talent. Get it sexy, get it sexy. That's the only thing I know. She got to be a CIA operative. It says Flow Sports shaking hands with Prime Video. Grappling just got access to a much bigger stage. If you were programming the channel, which event would you put in front of millions of viewers first? CJI. I would say ADCC. ADCC need a rebrand too. They need to cover up too. And I'm 100% for everybody covering up. I don't want to see I don't want to grapple with a shirtless dude. I don't even want to see shirtless dudes out there grappling. I know Josiah might want that, but Josiah he's a outlier. Josiah AI. Everybody cover up. Put a rash guard on. I don't want to see any more chest hair. I know some of you guys like the chest hair out. Some of you girls like the chest hair out. I don't want to see any more chest hair. Cover up. Put some clothes on. Alright. Those are real sports stuff. Dun, dun. You know Amazon must be now available on Prime Video. How much do they get paid for that? I'm trying to think. I hope Jiu-Jitsu does well. Hopefully we don't get kicked off of there. Now, if we're on Amazon, we can't have, some of these people, some of these behavior. Is that why Izaak Michelle got kicked off of there? So you're telling me ADCC, and they didn't listen to us. They just had to get him off of there because of the Prime Video collab. Yeah, I'm not sure. Honestly, I mean, the sports content is good, but I think, maybe if they had some celebrities doing jiu-jitsu, that might be a little bit cooler. Kardashians, the Kardashians. Oh no, Kim Kardashian doing jiu-jitsu. I'm not sure. I'm hoping this goes well. Flow. Shout out to Flow Sports. They've helped me out, letting me watch their content. Thank you, Flow Grappling and Flow Sports. I'm not sure. I think the sport aspect is cool. I think maybe more of the social aspect. Maybe if they gave like Craig Jones a reality TV show, that might be pretty interesting. Maybe they'll give me a spot on there. We'll see. Balea, I want Balea to have. Can Balea have a live stream or something on there? That would be pretty cool. Let's see. Flow Sports launches free streaming channel on Prime Video in the U.S. to deliver 300 plus premium live events and 1,000 hours of live programming. Okay. It says there will be a free Flow Sports channel for Prime Video users. So the Flow Sports channel will be free, but you got to pay for the Prime Video. The channel will be mixed programming of all events in Flow Sports. So not just, so just so you know, Flow Grappling is a part of Flow Sports, which has, marching bands, track, wrestling, it has different sports on there. Volleyball, I'm sure. Okay, so it's not just one sport, it's multiple sports. And will they still have the high school and all that stuff on there, or is it just going to be the pro events? He says, so you will still need the Flow Grappling membership to see all of the events on Flow Grappling. So they won't not necessarily be showing all the Flow Grappling events on there. So that's maybe it'll be like, whatever is prime time for Flow Sports, they'll put it on there. It says, but this channel helps distribute Flow Sports events to a much larger audience. There will be select grappling events on the channel, though, so you can direct your non-grappler friends to check it out. So I think it's only going to put the biggest events on there. Okay. They ain't gonna put no jiu-jitsu on there. It's gonna be it's gonna be like, basketball or, whatever. I don't know. You guys saw the video with me. 25 plus sports. They got hockey, wrestling, track, band, softball, volleyball, lacrosse. Yeah, I mean, hockey. Yeah, they got whatever that is. They ain't gonna be putting us on there that much. Cheerleading, yeah. Baseball, yeah. Rugby. We when you go head to head for sport, jiu-jitsu's kind of the bottom tier, really. Oh, this is from 8 weeks ago. We'll play it anyway. It's a Brazilian song. Kids can't dance no more. TikTok. I blame TikTok. Kind of killed dancing, didn't it? Because it made everybody think they could dance just with their hands and no body movement. You just remember back in the day, you had to know how to dance. 90s New Jack Swing. Let me play that a little bit. Where is that at? Them people back in the 90s could dance, though. Back in the 90s, they had to know how to dance back in the 90s. You had to know how to dance back in the 90s. You had to be athletic to dance. Hey. Oh. You had to do the choreography. Running the hand. Oh. You sweat. They were sweating back in those days. And you needed some good knees back then. You had to know how to dance back then. And everybody was thin back then because they were dancing back then. Now you do a little TikTok dance, just your hand, and maybe a 2-step or 1 or 2 steps. But back then they were athletes back then. Now I hurt myself trying to even think about doing that. Marcelo, what Marcelo got to say?
Guys, this is the first time competing as a team. That's the first time that we got a big group and go to a big tournament. And then we're lucky to have the Honolulu Open over here because that was a very good, feels like a debut because to see everybody get together and every time you hear us and you can hear the medals, that's a very good sign. So that makes me really happy. But the reason why I feel like everybody go compete is because every time after the competition, I see so many stuff that we can work to get better. And sometimes in the gym, we just get too comfortable and you don't see our mistakes. But then you go to compete, doesn't matter if you win or lose, there's always something that we can work to get better. And that's what we want. So after the tournament this week, I hope to see everybody back in training because that's the best time that we can fix whatever didn't work and whatever we can do better because I feel like my mind is fresh from what just happened this whole weekend. Everybody should know that was a long days, so our mind is still a very fresh for everything that we see. So if you can come train this week, that would be the best to fix whatever we can do better. Guys, this is the first time competing as a team. That's the first time that we got a big group.
Shout out to Marcelo. Gutenberg had a post. What are you doing? He says, "Have you ever been in a completely dark place?" Uh-oh. Y'all take care of your mental health over here. Have you ever been in a completely dark place? There is no sound. It's empty. Time does not move. Some of you pay for that, that sensory deprivation. Some of you be paying for that. Shout out to Wendy. She was trying to, I think she did that for her birthday one year. Maybe last year. People, there's no wall to touch, no walls to touch, no corner to hide. People are screaming, but you can't hear them. You're screaming, but nobody can hear you. It feels like you're underwater, trying to breathe. The light switch is right there, but you forgot how to turn it on. And do you know what's crazy? The only person who can turn this light on, this light switch, is you, yourself, nobody else. But maybe you didn't forget how. Maybe the process was always there. It was always this. Stay in the dark long enough to stop fearing it. Some part of you knew there was value in staying. You knew you couldn't skip this part just to get to the light. Maybe the goal was never to turn it on. Maybe it was to see your own darkness clearly enough to finally find peace in it. Okay, I don't know what that means. Somebody smarter, please let me know what that means. Maybe he's saying that you need to go to dark, the dark place in yourself. I'm not quite sure what he's saying there. The process, maybe don't fear the dark. I don't know what he's trying to say. I can't psychoanalyze him. Please let me know what that means. Trump says Netanyahu. I never know how to say his name right. Netanyahu. How do you say his name properly? That's not his real name, by the way. That's not his real name. A lot of nothing. There may be something I could probably figure out what he's talking about, but that was like a lot of stuff. What's Netanyahu's real name? That's not his real name. What's his real name? No. What's his real name? His real name is Benjamin Malachowski. He born in Poland. See, I know that. What does that mean? All right, he said Trump said he's not going to get arrested. Netanyahu. Okay, thank you, Sarah. Netanyahu. Okay. I never know that's not his real name, by the way. That's as real as Moneyberg is. What Cass you doing?
Minha rotina de treino. Vamos lá. Bastante água e preparando minha lancheira com bastante frutas. Eu começo com a preparação física, velocidade e bastante força. Não pode esquecer dos suplementos.
She got a lot of supplements. Cassie, let me see your real supplements. Sometimes you go to these. Let me not tell myself too much. Sometimes you go to these people's houses. You go, oh, what's that right there? What is that? What's in your trash can right there? And what's that thing up there that you're trying to? Sometimes, let me not tell myself too much. Sometimes you go to these people's houses. What is that? And I promote you guys being clean over here. So I've had several roommates. They can tell you, did Alec have anything? Because you can't hide anything from your roommates or your family. You can't hide nothing from your roommates or your family. Because they're going to see your trash. They're going to hear stuff jingling in the trash. If you got something to hide, they're going to hear it. You're going to leave something out. You're going to leave something out on the table in your medicine cabinet. You're going to leave something out. Something's gonna be out. You're gonna slip. Oh, I forgot to put that away. Something's gonna be out. So you can ask any of my roommates, any of my family. Did you see Alec with anything? They're gonna say no. But sometimes, let me see your cabinet. Let me see your medicine cabinet. Now you do need to look at some of these ladies' medicine cabinets, though. You pick up the thing. Look at that prescription bottle. See what's on that prescription. Okay, I don't know what that means. You get your phone. Type that in. Now I don't know how you do it. Anybody? Oh, I took it by accident. How you take something by accident? I ain't taking nothing. I'm reading every ingredient. Okay, what is that? Oh, that don't. Well, severe side effects. Yeah, put that down. You guys, but some people are addicts though. They be taking everything. Some of these people, let me not name any names. Some of these people, they'll take whatever they get their hands on. And they're just really addicts. Really, some of your favorite grapplers are really addicts. They're really addicts. Some of your favorite fighters and grapplers, they really just addicts, bro. With some other underlying issues. Anyway, let me look at her supplements. Some of that stuff not USADA approved. Make sure your supplements are USADA approved too.
Treinando e me preparando para minha próxima luta no UFC BJJ 10. Mesmo me preparando para minha próxima luta no UFC BJJ 10, continuo treinando de kimono, que na Baixos BJJ treinamos de kimono e sem kimono todos os dias. A alimentação que é tão quanto importante que o treinamento. Ouça.
So I will say, Cassia, she don't even train at a big gym. And she be beating the girls that be training, with the dream team and everything. She be beating those girls up. Jay Cutler, the bodybuilder, he says, this is good advice for y'all. This is good advice for me too. He says, shoot all shots. Now that doesn't mean don't be shooting all the shots with the girls. So don't take all your shots. Some of you guys are creepy. And Josiah too. Stop taking shots at Grippo. Shoot all shots. Career shots, romantic shots, friendship shots, relocation shots, all of it. Take the risk. You owe it to yourself to pursue something new and embrace the possibility of getting exactly what you want. Ooh, that kind of hit. This is your confirmation. Go for it. All right. Now that's not for you, Josiah. Now, if you shoot your shot and miss, move on. Keep it moving. Get out the way. Get out the way, Josiah. You need to move on with your life. Move on with your life, Josiah. God, dog. Move on with your life. Speaking of moving on, what is Miss Helena doing? Doing the Cambodia? Helena Curvar. What you look like? You definitely look like a divorced lady right there. Helena, she not getting past those groupers. Helena, you definitely look like a divorced lady spending all the alimony money traveling the world. Helena, she need to be stopped. All right, Sarah, reach out to her and tell her to stop doing that. that. Helena, what you doing? You need to stop. She need to be stopped, man. She doing too much. What? Helena. What that outfit? Helena, please. What's up, Lucas? Helena, please. Why are you out there in Cambodia dressed like that? Now they think they for sure. This Russian lady over here. Helena. I don't even know what to say. Helena, just stop, please. We gotta get her a fashion. I'm not a fashion person, but we need to get her a stylist or something. Her mom gotta get fired. Helena, what you doing? What you doing over there? And she got Helena. You got the same pose. Helena, you got the same pose in every picture. Helena, that's too much, man. That's too much. You got the same pose in every picture. Helena, she need to be stopped, man. She need to be stopped for real. She got the same pose. Her mom need to be stopped. Helena, you need to learn some more poses. Come on. How about put the bag down? How about hand it to your mom or something? I don't know. There's got to be more than one pose. Ain't there more than one pose out there? Them kids looking at all the locals just looking at her. What's she doing over here? The local shout out to Cambodians and my Laotians, Cambodians, the Thai, Vietnamese. Shout out to all my Southeast Asian people out there. Helena went to Cambodia to get one of those monkeys. Is that her monkey dressed up in pink? That might be her monkey. She might have gone there just to buy that monkey, y'all. I can't take care of no monkey. That's too much. We're in the same clade. We're in the same clade as that monkey right there. That's that's not a racist. Humans are in the same clade as monkeys and apes and all the other stuff. They're gonna cancel me for saying that, but that is not archaeological. What is that? Paleontological. The comment section, them some AI robots, just like Josiah. Them ain't real people. Don't worry, bro. We don't worry. Don't worry. We were waiting for you. Don't worry. We were waiting for you. Did we watch this one? Don't worry. Hey. Don't worry. Hey, I got everything. Don't worry, Mr. Lucas. Lucas, Lucas, we got the content for you, Lucas. Don't worry, bro. He said, don't worry. We still got the soccer. As long as the soccer ball's up on the thumbnail, we're still gonna talk about. Can't you see that? Look at Messi telling on people right there. Messi telling on him. Hey, referee, yo, he talking to me. He touched me. Get him. It says both Chelsea teammate and your idol trying to get you a red card is just a crazy experience to have. They were used to be teammates. Lucas had to run out of there. Lucas had to run off the live stream like Josiah. We ran you off the live stream. Let me post somebody running. I used to post this when Josiah would get kicked off the live stream. This is what I used to post. I used to post that when Josiah get running off the live stream. Messi used to be teammates with the guy with the hair. I didn't know that. Let's read some of these comments. I like that guy with the hair. See, that's what Argentina want. That's what Argentina wanted to happen, y'all. That's what they wanted to happen right there. Alas, it did not happen. Somebody said I felt so bad for Cucurella. Is that his name? When that happened, he has been idolizing Messi since his childhood, and then Messi is trying to get him a red card for no reason. Okay. I think we got one more thing. Didn't we have something else? Somebody texted me stuff. We ran Lucas off of here. My bad. Now, Lucas, you were talking some stuff though, bro. You had to get put in your place. You had to get put in your place. It says FIFA has confirmed that no disciplinary action was taken against Leandro Paredes. I don't know how to say his last name. After the World Cup final, Paredes or Leandro was initially reported as having been sent off by referee Slavko Vinici for appearing to push Gavi by the throat. However, the red card was removed from the official record shortly afterwards, with FIFA confirming to BBC Sport that no sanction was ultimately issued. Sarah's like, don't worry, Lucas. At least Sarah was on your side somehow. Everyone's saying there was nothing rigged or biased during the World Cup and the last World Cup. The precedent in football is a physical fight during regulation time ends in cards. With what we saw in that match, at least one player with a red card. But this happened after the match. There were at least 4 to 5 red cards, including players and coaching staff from AFA. The referees were also standing near the players in all these situations. There are no cards. Even after the final whistle with no more games in the tournament, they still didn't get cards. Luck happens once or twice. Bad officiating happens once or twice. A pattern is something else. Bad officiating in the sense of a previous tournaments. This one had VAR. Yeah, they didn't have VAR last time. Lucas, calm down. Calm down, Lucas. So, Sarah, you see who you were defending, Sarah? Yeah, calm down, Lucas. Calm down. Or are you going to get hit with the hammer? Just like... All right, let's leave Lucas alone. Calm down. Chill. What did they say? Tranquil? Lucas over here. Calm down. Look, Samuel L. Jackson calls out Argentina, but we're going to skip that. Someone says, I signed up for Craig Jones Zamaya. How should I use the 30-minute private? Okay. Someone said, ask for a light roll and have him give some tips. Give him some tips and explain how you were going easy on him. Also give him a tip after you finished. Oh, okay. They can't be serious. Let's see. Someone said 30 minutes is not a long time, so I was just trying to think of something fun and simple. Sure, it's great to learn Octopus Guard, but you need far more time. Having said all that, Craig is a bright guy. I'm sure he could give someone some basic advice. Take a Viagra. Calm down, Lucas. Tranquilo. Thank you, Sarah. Sarah be Siri and Sarah have combined. Calm down, Lucas. Calm down. Somebody said, I read this as Craig Jones. Well, Steve Kwan said, I read this as Craig Jones. He says, I read this as Craig Jones Zendaya. How would I use the 30 minutes with Craig? I'll take the beer. Just have a beer with Craig. Now, how many beers is that? That's just one beer? Half a beer? 30 minutes. Man, I got to get paid a lot to do 30 minutes with y'all. I mean, I'm doing this live stream with y'all. I don't get paid anywhere near enough. This live stream. I don't get paid anywhere near enough for this live stream. What is this? Oh, that video's not working. Let me see what else I want to see. Oh, hey, you know, Sarah don't like, she don't eat none of the Burger King stuff. I don't eat fast food either, but I thought this was pretty interesting.
This is what a Whopper with cheese supposed to look like.
I ain't gonna hold you. Burger King might see me this week. They might have it their way. I ain't seen a Whopper look like this in a minute. It's like a commercial or a cartoon. Burger King, what you been doing? Y'all fell off for a while, but what y'all saying? I can see the vegetable here. I see the tomato and the onion. Okay. Whopper with cheese might have to see about me.
Might as well go to a real burger place for that. He said he might eat that. I'd rather go to a real burger place. Yeah, I'd rather go to a real burger place. Craig is celebrating. He says mission accomplished. Yeah. Says ADCC removes Izaak Michelle from ADCC 2026. They didn't need to put ADCC 2 times. They remove Izaak Michelle. Yeah, there you go. From the Poland. from Poland. ADCC has removed Izaak Michelle from its 2026 World Championship lineup, with Taylor Pierman taking his place in the 77 kg division. I think they should have I would have put Kenta in there. The change follows months of public criticism surrounding Michelle's Texas arrest warrant over an alleged second-degree SA. Michelle has denied wrongdoing, and ADCC's involvement did not provide a reason for the replacement. I'm not sure why they waited so long. Yeah, I'm not sure. I feel like they should have put Kenta in there. Taylor Pierman's good too. Let's see. Okay, you got Cormier hanging out with David Taylor. If you guys don't know, Cormier wrestled for Oklahoma State. And Cormier is the one that told David Taylor not to go to MMA. He said, man, you got a gold medal, man. I wish I had that. Taylor Pierman, that's him, replacing Izaak Michelle. Now, is Taylor Pierman? I thought he was bigger. I thought he was bigger than 77 kg, but maybe I'm wrong. Amit Elor? What's she doing? Where the baby at? Okay. He looked good. All right, he healthy. Where your daddy at? Uh-oh, got the girlies. What's up, ladies? All right, I like some of these girls. I mean, respectfully, as wrestlers. Alex over there, some of the sisters over there, that girl. Okay. This is I don't know where Mika Gaval's been. Who's that right there? Hey, how you doing, sister? Oh, they got the babies. Whose baby are those? Whose baby are those? Those their babies? That might be their babies. We got grandma taking care of the baby. Okay. Oh, Amit, cover up. Cover up, Amit. Cover up. Cover up, Amit. Uh-oh. What was that? What happened there? That was not me. Cover up, Amit. Okay, the baby. Look at the baby. Man, Amit got some muscles though. I admit that. She is most muscular. All right. She do got crazy eyes though, man. She for sure got some crazy eyes. She for sure got them crazy eyes. And you know what she tell you to do the laundry or something, do the dishes? When she look at you like that, you got to be careful when girls look like that. That's a deal breaker for me. She got some crazy eyes. She gonna Let me stop. I might say the wrong thing.
I remember I had a conversation with a coworker of mine back in the day. See, I played high school football for like 2 months. He played that shit for like 3 years. I don't think he ever went to college. Anyway, and we got on the topic of like which like training was the hardest. Because he was like, man, you got spring practice, you got after workout practice, you got after school practice, you got all these types of practice and all this shit and blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, that's cool, but have you ever wrestled? Huh? Have you ever done any type of wrestling training whatsoever? I think I might have wrestled for 30 minutes, like one time, and it wasn't a consistent 30 minutes. I probably did that shit for like one day of high school, and I was like, but fuck this shit. Anybody who has ever wrestled at any level will tell you the training and conditioning for wrestling is the hardest shit that anybody is ever going to do. Seriously, like there is not a form of exercise, a form of conditioning, a form of training that requires
track
more
is
from
pretty tough.
you than wrestling. And I will die on that hill. If you're a wrestler, if you've been a wrestler, you know what I'm talking about. It is the most grueling shit ever. I remember I had a conversation.
That track be pretty tough too though. We got let me play this real fast. You got what's that guy's name? Brandon McCatherine with Craig. I guess he's down there in Mexico too. They might be doing something down there, collabing. Hey.
Campeón. Campeón.
Lamine is cool. Okay. Okay. Well, look, Americans are playing soccer now. We might hurt ourselves. Americans playing soccer now. We can play soccer now. I might get a soccer ball.
Come here.
Hey, Kev on stage could have been a soccer player. He started when he was 6.
Watch it. Come on, defend me. Hold on.
Well, I call it soccer. That's what we call it over here in my country.
Come on, don't let me get past. Right?
That was Spain versus Argentina right there.
Wait.
Lucas, you gotta chill, man. You gotta chill, bro.
All right.
That's Spain versus Argentina right there. That was Spain versus Argentina.
It didn't even pumped up good.
All right, I'm gonna get myself a football, as Lucas just called it.
Saw this on the internet. Peppa Pig was so diabolically real for this. If you've never seen this clip, Peppa Pig is sad because she can't whistle, so she calls her friend Susie to see if she can whistle.
Hello, Susie. Hello, Peppa. What are you doing? I'm learning to whistle, but I can't do it yet. That sounds hard. It's impossible. Can you whistle, Susie? No. Oh, good. I mean, that's sad if you can't whistle, but good because I can't whistle. What's whistling anyway? You put your lips together and blow. Like this. Hello, Peppa?
You're absolutely right, Peppa. And up on you, because why would you dare whistle when I can't? She said, can you whistle? She said, no. Oh, good. I mean, that's crazy. Then what's whistling?
That's
An
pretty
immediate?
funny. That's some good writing right there.
Phone. She hit that button so quick. Boom. I've actually never seen an episode of Peppa Pig. I've just seen this clip. And it should go in the National Museum Hall of Fame of Cartoon Pigs. Because that's real life. I know we're supposed to be better people and it's supposed to be right and congratulate your friends. How dare you whistle when I said I couldn't? And you were supposed to be my friend. You ain't supposed to whistle if I can't whistle. And if you can't whistle, I'm hanging up.
That was funny, man. That had me cackling. All right, what else did I have over here? I'm gonna listen to that later and make sure. Don't delete that. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. I think it's because we had it here in America. Americans like sports. America, we got so many sports. We got more sports than everybody, really. When you look at all the collegiate, professional, amateur, kids, we got so many sports. We do like sports. So I'm hoping football, soccer, I'm hoping it does catch on. You watch it all the time in Miami. Well, you know, you got a different cultural background, Miss Sarah. But yeah, I think it's cool. It's more international. We don't have an international sport like that. Well, there was more money put into it. We don't have. What was I saying? We don't have an international sport. Baseball's not as popular as it used to be. American football, just here in America and Canada. Basketball's international. That's true. Basketball is international, but not everybody can play basketball. You got to be kind of tall. We like the sports that are not popular. But listen, I think we might, in my city, I'm not sure about other cities, but, we have a soccer team, Atlanta United. They play in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. So where the World Cup was, that's where they play. So I think you're going to start seeing more crossover like that. So, yeah, we have big, soccer is really big over here. And, we got, some of the kids, they play D1 soccer in college, Talking about Olympics, Arman is considering the 2028 Olympics. UFC lightweight contender Arman Sharusian, I can't say his last name. Sarah, put the phonics for me, Sarah. He ranked number 2 in the division, has not ruled out competing in the freestyle wrestling tournament at the 2028 Los Angeles Olympic Games. I'm gradually becoming a wrestler. You ain't becoming a wrestler in a year. I'll start competing against real wrestlers. They test in I hope he knows they test. It's possible that I'll compete at the next Olympic Games. Before that, I need to settle everything in the UFC. Then if I can win the Armenian or Russian championship, bro, there's no way in history you can win Russian champ. It's not possible. To win in Russia in wrestling, it's harder than the Olympics. To win the spot in Russia is impossible. In 20 years, we'll be okay. EEUU will be, 20. That's fine. That's fine. 20 years. There are talented kids, especially the Latinos, people from the Caribbean and Africa. They have people that are good at soccer. It just, I don't know why they didn't make the team, or maybe some politics. Put that money into jiu-jitsu. Who needs to put that money into jiu-jitsu? Or he does. Either way, he's not gonna make. Or Russians need to put that money. What are you talking about, Sarah? Either way, there's no way he can make the team in Russia, bro. That's not even possible. You're talking about the best people, very solid people and trainers. We have the talent here. We do have some talented people. I bet you some of those people were playing for different countries this time. So we'll see in the future. Maybe he can win the Armenian. I don't know if Armenia even was in the Olympics. You got to qualify these weight. Even if you make the Olympic team, you still got to qualify your weight class. That means somebody has to, in that weight class, has to compete internationally and be ranked a certain level. He's also 29 years old. That means he's going to be older than most of the wrestlers out there. Most of those wrestlers he'll fight will be early 20s. And, only done wrestling. And that's going to be hard. Because he's 29. He's 29 now. He'll be 31? 31, 32 by the time the Olympics. He's overestimating himself, unfortunately. Messy. I had something over here. What was over here? Oh. Viewer discretion advised. Cover up. Cover up. Everybody cover up. Everybody cover up. Put some clothes on. Put clothes on. I'm seeing too many details. Put some clothes on. I saw too much. I'm seeing things I shouldn't be seeing, really. Nobody should be seeing. Cover up. Cover up. Put some clothes on. That might be my contribution to jiu-jitsu, telling people to cover up. Put some clothes on. Now, Gabby, we saw too much. I saw too much stuff I didn't really need to see.
8 World Cup matches, 19 fan festival days, and a summer of soccer. The World Cup in Atlanta is officially over. The city pumped in millions of dollars, hoping to capitalize on all the buzz.
Atlanta News First senior reporter Patrick Quinn spoke one-on-one with Atlanta Mayor Andre Dickens today. So Patrick, the mayor, is praising the city's job in hosting the World Cup. But the question now, will the city see a return on this investment?
And Mayor Andre Dickens, he
all that
told me
World
the
Cup
city
stuff
put
down.
a lot into putting on the World Cup, and he said now the city has a lot to gain from it. He said financially, the city of Atlanta should be in the green as they're still tallying up all of the metrics. But in terms of moments or core memories, a lot of you, a lot of us had a lot of those too. The World Cup in Atlanta is over, but we will always have the goals. The international flavor. The bands, the buzz, in Atlanta, baby, and the fans. Yeah! So many fans. And for Mayor Andre Dickens and welcoming the world got reacquainted with Atlanta.
Atlanta did really, really well. Atlanta has really shown the country what a vibrant city we are, what a diverse city we are, and how our infrastructure is just designed to host big events.
A day after taking the stage with Ludacris at the finals watch party at Piedmont Park, Mayor Dickens jumped on a call to assess Atlanta's job as a World Cup host.
What grade would you give us?
I give us an A. I really do. And I'm a hard grader. Out of the 11 American cities, no one did it better than us.
Mercedes-Benz Stadium welcomed more than 500,000 fans. Fan Festival also saw another 500,000 visitors. 2.5 million people jumped
We don't
on
care about
MARTA,
no Kansas.
a 200% increase in ridership.
We must capitalize
I do like
off of
Kansas
this
City
moment.
barbecue,
Mayor
though.
Dickens said the city also stayed on budget.
Kansas
of
City
roughly
barbecue?
$52 million.
KC Pit
Money
barbecue?
he said will be reimbursed by FIFA and the feds.
We won't see a City of Atlanta general fund hit. That's going to cost us money. In fact, we probably will be on the positive side due to hopefully a nice return on sales taxes, the hotel, motel, and rental car taxes. Hopefully a lot of that money will come back to us in a way that we can invest further in our city.
And then there's the deals yet to be dealt that he says the World Cup will help bring to Atlanta.
I sat between ambassadors and consul generals and large business leaders of every nation that came here, and all of them said, we want to do business. We want to have international trade with Atlanta.
The mayor said he's already focused on the next big sporting event here, the Super Bowl, 19 months away. He also said after the World Cup, he believes Atlanta should be shortlisted to host the Democratic National Convention also in 2028. On to the next.
Oh, this is going to be a
For Mayor
rough year.
Dickens,
2028 going to be a
Atlanta is
rough
ready,
year.
And the proof was just on full display.
And as I say, Patrick, of course, the group project, there's nothing like it. The group project showed up, and it was fantastic. That's why Atlanta was the best host city.
I asked the mayor, okay, point in 5 years, point to something that's because of the World Cup. And he said, unlike the Olympics, which this year marks the 30th anniversary of, you could point to a Centennial Olympic Park. That's because of the Olympics. You could point to Old Turner Field. That's because of the Olympics, or the swimming complex at Georgia Tech because of the Olympics. He said, we already had the infrastructure here. So he said, one thing that you can point to because of the World Cup, improved walkability in downtown Atlanta. He said, that is here to stay. From downtown, Patrick Quinn, Atlanta News First.
That wasn't too bad. Shout out to my city. We did a good job. Now we got to go support Atlanta United. I don't want to watch Sarah got Val. Let's watch this. BJJ. 5 BJJ belts versus a national team freestyle wrestler. Now he's going to get ankle locked. Is Russian again? They got a lot of views. Ukraine? They're in Ukraine?
Today we have a master of sports in freestyle wrestling. He's going to go up against every belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu from white to black. Let's see how it goes. By the way, our wrestler weighs 57 kilograms. So this challenge was really tough for him because his opponents were much heavier than him. Each round will last 3 minutes. The jiu-jitsu guys need to get a
Ukrainian,
submission.
they
The
done
wrestler's
figured
goal
out the
is to
system.
survive.
They got
I
the
forgot
system.
to add. For our jiu-jitsu guys today, pulling guard, meaning sitting on the floor, is not allowed. We're only giving the wrestler 1.5 minutes to rest, so this challenge is really going to test his endurance. Let's go.
Wrestlers ain't got endurance like that. Honestly, the white belt might be the most dangerous person. So Sarah might be the most dangerous person on the live stream. I kind of want to see judo versus wrestling, but I guess the techniques. Hey, oh, that's it. It's kind of illegal to leg grab.
How did the match go?
Good, pretty easy. Nothing serious.
Oh, they definitely in Ukraine.
Just a warm-up, basically. Got to stretch a bit.
Let's ask the white belt. How did the match go?
We don't care.
Unexpected, painful, a really hard throw.
All right, guys. Next up, we have a blue belt. Ready? Ready?
Yeah. The wrestler.
Fight.
The wrestler already tired. He already tired, and he got wrestling shoes on. You got it. You got an ankle lock. Oh, there's ZR Team affiliate. Okay. How does ZR Team get over there in Ukraine? Uh-oh, got him in the front headlock. Okay. Oh, blue belt. He was tapping out. Blue belt. Man, blue belts. Come on, blue belts.
That was an unexpected move
down.
from the wrestler. It's more of a freestyle wrestling move, but it counted as a
Blue belts let us
submission.
down.
Nice. My favorite move.
It was smooth, right?
Yeah, very smooth.
All right, guys. I'm next in line, the purple belt. Let's go.
All right, ankle lock, toe hold, heel hook. Pull guard. You can't pull guard. They are a lot bigger than him too. That guy's 57 kg. They're a lot bigger than that guy. I know people don't think jiu-jitsu people have takedowns, but that don't mean we're not scrappy though. Cause you get a lanky jiu-jitsu person, they're gonna be kind of scrappy. Oh, he did get tossed. God, dog. I guess the jiu-jitsu people can't pull a guard. Okay, the wrestler is cooked now. Yo, that was nice. He got out of that. Dela, what? Stop grabbing him. He gonna toss you. Don't grab him from there. Oh. Oh, Buggy. Oh no, Buggy. He lost it. Oh. If this was wrestling, he would have been teched by now. I mean, grappling is grappling. Uh-oh, no, don't grab it. Wrestling, you know, you would have been pinned by now. Yeah, you would have scored, I don't know, 1 million points by now.
Stop.
Did he tap out to that?
Well,
he tired.
The match with the wrestler was really tough. I shouldn't have engaged in a clinch with him.
No. Yeah.
He had a lot of attempts at throws. The throws had so much amplitude. I felt it completely. What does the wrestler say?
He's agile. Got tired with him. He moved around.
This AI translation.
Couldn't pin him down in one position to catch my breath.
He definitely should not have grabbed the wrestler in some of those positions.
Mad.
Well, let's see what happens next. It's getting more interesting. The brown belt. Let's go. Give me your glasses. You won't be needing them.
He's gonna pull half guard. That's what brown belts do to get the half guard. That guy is a lot smaller than all these guys, bro. That's not really fair. They needed a bigger wrestler. Yeah, good footwork though. You over there changing levels. Slide by. Hey. Very technical wrestler. Hey, arm drag. Oh. He gonna suplex you. Don't stand up. Don't stand up. Hip throw. No, this wrestler's not really grabbing anything. Uh-oh, now here's the brown belt. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, he got on that leg so quick. Okay, tap out. He got the toe hold. That's cheating, bro.
Stop.
He threw that toe hold on him. That's cheating, bro. You can't get out with those shoes on.
Well, I want to say that stand-up fighting is really hard for me. But on the ground, I was definitely stronger. How did the match with the brown belt go?
Twist my leg off.
Disappointing to lose. Didn't know where to escape, what to do. He got a tight lock on my leg. But yeah, it's a different world down there. I didn't know what to do or how.
Moving on, next is the most interesting part, against the black belt. Let's see if the wrestler can handle this pressure.
Uh-oh. Why did they do this in no-gi? Well, I guess you want to see the belts. Why they put that white belt in there? Why they put that white belt? Uh-oh, he was going for the Tani Basami. Oh, no. Oh, no. Back take. Oh, no. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's about over. And he's tired, too. He got him. In the Anaconda. Oh, he let go. Oh, no. That was pretty cool. Armbar. He about to tap out. Almost got the triangle there. He might get out of that. Oh, no. Stop attacking it. Okay, that's it. That's it. He about to go. Ankle lock. That's what I told you guys to do. I told you guys to do ankle lock.
How did the match with the wrestler go?
It was
pretty tough. Flexible, mobile, hard to pin down, to finish. Very, very good.
Congrats on the win. What was missing against
some of you guys? Now, some of you guys can't get the black belt because you guys can't represent the sport really. Did you know once you get the black belt, you kind of represent the sport? Some of you guys, back in the day, you had to protect your school. Shout out to Rooster Academy. Protect the roost. Shout out to Iron Horse. Protect the horse pen. What the horses? The barn. Protect the barn. When you're a black belt, you represent your school. You can't be letting no wrestler come through or some sambo person, some karate person. Back in the day, you had to defend your school's honor. Some of you guys can't do that. Some of you guys, that's why some of you guys shouldn't be black belts, really. Some of you guys can't defend nothing. You can't even defend yourselves. How are you going to defend your school and your school's honor? Some of you guys, some of you girls and gals and guys and gals, you guys can't defend. Who you? Now, you know when you get a new person, they stop into the gym. Imagine your black belt lose. Everybody going to be looking sad. If your black belt lose, when they rolling, everybody be like, oh, dang. That's why some schools don't let you roll. That's why some of them schools don't let you guys roll. Because they going to get exposed. But yeah, some of you guys got to level up, man. You be having blue belt, purple belt. You guys, and you don't be doing nothing with it. So that's why I tell you guys compete. Go out there, compete, and, train hard. Because you got to represent your school. Yeah, some of you guys can't represent nothing. Some of you guys be letting your coaches down. So if you want to get some ranking in this sport, you do need to have some skills, man. You can't be out here making everybody look bad. Okay. Is there anything else I want to cover? There's some matches I wanted to watch, but I'm getting kind of lazy. They got the Nazi over here. We're not going to watch him. Let me watch this match. Ooh, actually, I do want to see this match. Let's see this match. PJ Barch versus Tommy Lee. I'm older than PJ Barch. Dang, I'm older than everybody. I'm the big unk. I'm more like the cousin. Let's see this real fast.
Now this is the tail of the tape for your...
And I think we saw this. Didn't we see this?
20
Tommy,
occasion.
Tommy, you didn't last 5 minutes over there?
The blue corner.
Get one step closer to $30,000. Quick guard pull from Langerke here, perhaps as we expected.
Tommy's game doesn't really work.
Yeah, I kind of expect PJ to come out quite fast. Tommy really,
because he really needs
kind
those,
of being lazy with his guard almost.
I think he needs those grips. Really, might be more grip dependent game. His flexibility is crazy though.
You know, part of this might come down to who really understands the fundamental of the rule set here, which is you need to be the one making the attacking grips and being the one initiating the positions, regardless if it's from the top or the bottom.
Nice work, good position. Nice adjustment though from BJ.
And it's that same Kiss the Dragon style inside spin. PJ's knee is so heavy down the mat. Tommy just does it on the body instead of on the leg.
And looking to hop over to the back. Great passing
Let me
sequence.
rewind that part.
Nice work, good position.
I just don't think his no-gi game really translates over because his flexibility works better with like the gi grips.
Nice adjustment though from BJ.
And it's that same Kiss the Dragon style inside spin. PJ's knee is so heavy down the mat. Tommy just does it on the body instead of on the leg.
And looking to hop over to the back. Great passing sequence from PJ Barch. Got an early bite at taking the back of Langerke here.
Yeah, I mean, he's in a great position to do this. He just needs to sit towards his hip. Tommy now trying to defend that other hook, but opens up the neck under the space.
under the chin.
And the big squeeze is going to come in quick, and that's the submission. PJ Barch takes the back.
Okay, yeah. Let me watch one more match. I'm not sure how much I'm going to do today. I'm kind of tired already. Let's watch this match. Now you got, Taza versus... I want to have a match versus Taza. Somebody, let that happen. Because Taza was coaching against me when I did ADCC. Atlanta. The Mad Enforcers, yeah. The thing is, everybody's got to become a Mad Enforcer at a certain point. How you gonna be a black belt? You never been a Mad Enforcer. How are you gonna represent your school if nobody can depend on you to actually, put other people in place? Sometimes you need to hire belts to put the students in place, and the visitors, the wrestlers. I know some of these places, all they do is self-defense, though. They ain't getting visitors. They don't get visitors over there. You doing all that? Okay. Well, you need to let me stop, Sarah. Let me stop. Keep trying your best, Sarah. Keep trying your best. Bless your heart.
Árbitro central, Spakauskas.
Let me turn the audio down a little bit.
Boa luta, guerreiros.
Hey.
E vai começar a oitava luta. Olha.
Oitava luta.
Olha, o Oliver Taza, alguém tem que fazer.
So Taza's more of a counter grappler. Very good defense. Fabricio, kind of a judo. He almost got more of a judo style.
Uma grande luta, né, baby?
He's kind of well-rounded, more top game than bottom though. So Taza can go from defense to offense. You do not attack his turtle.
O Vitor Doria,
what weight class was this?
Que falou que vai trocar com o Fabrício André, corajoso, hein?
Tá em pé ele ainda, mas já pulou na perna.
Fabricio Andre is really good on top, man. I mean, really good. He be doing throw. Remember when he tossed Kynan? Didn't he toss Owen Lively too? I think he tossed both those guys.
E a situação do peso entre os
Taza staying on the head.
Eles combinaram o peso de 75 quilos.
Which is good fundamentals, fundamentals of wrestling 2-on-1. But you gotta chain that to something.
E já lutou no GP absoluto também. Já derrubou Kainan Duarte, já derrubou Giancarlo Bodoni, já derrubou Owen Lives.
Ele botou aquele uruguaio.
Nice.
Já saiu bem na
So look at that entry. Look at that entry again. Really nice, almost ankle pick here by Fabricio Andre. But Taza able to go into his defense. See, almost got the ankle. Almost got like a not really ankle pick, a little bit higher. But Taza able to kind of, he always gets his leg inside and he's able to roll through.
Aquele uruguaio botou pra...
Ó, já saiu bem na perna agora, hein? Enrolou bem na perna ali o Taza. Vai tentar controlar essa calça que ele tá usando ali. Melhora o atrito entre as pernas. Ele tá malandro nisso aí. Fabrício tem que
So he's in an Ashi, but
essa é a pegada do
I guess he didn't really feel comfortable there.
Você vê que o Fabrício tá tentando...
Taza should have been able to finish from here.
O punho de qualquer forma do Oliver Taza, né? Pra não deixar ele
ataque, é isso aí.
Pra não deixar o
If you
atleta
see,
fazer a
Fabricio's got the
pegada.
2-on-1.
Tá bem enroscado, tá bem apertado.
Momento tenso ali.
Taza, you got to be able to finish in those positions if you can. Not always easy, though.
Taza tá preso lá em cima na coxa, vai continuar enrolando.
Fabricio got a good grip on him. He wearing nail polish? Why all these guys wearing nail polish now?
E não dá pra ficar muito tempo daquele jeito não, tá? A pegada ali não tem kimono, né? Então é complicado.
É bem isso que o Vitor
You
falou,
need
né?
to
O
turn
atleta
away.
vai suando aquela pegada ali pra sair, dá mais 20 segundos.
Não, e o atrito da calça, né? Você pode estar suado, mas a calça segura, né?
I'm surprised Taza couldn't
Não, mas
finish
a
from
pegada
here.
do Fabrício, né?
Sim, concordo, no punho.
Tá chegando
It's kind
lá,
of in like the Texas Clover position.
Enrolou um pé.
Tem que ficar bem atento com o calcanhar, o Fabrício André.
Esse é o ataque que o Gordon fazia no início da carreira. Exatamente isso aí. Cruza
The hill is kind of there.
Atacar a perna de baixo. Ele ataca o pé em cima, o cara defende, ele vai lá de
Fabricio
baixo.
doing a good job of staying calm under pressure, though. Most people panic and leave the bottom leg out. You see the foot with the red band on it.
Aquela mão esquerda,
I'm surprised Taza didn't go for that.
E o Oliver Taza, né, experiente, né, tranquilamente, ó, vai dali. Achei que ele
Cruzou. Tirou a perna de cima, tirou a perna de cima, já liberou. Vai ter que abrir a perna do Taza agora, tem que abrir a perna do Taza. E vai virando, fazer o running man ali, ó, a virada pra fora. O Taza já abriu a perna, fechou, abriu o triângulo, fechou de novo. Complicado.
Fechar.
O moleque, ele é especialista nisso aí, pô. Ele é especialista nisso aí. Tá na botinha,
Botinha is the ankle lock that Mikey does.
Não pode deixar fazer mão com mão.
Bem complicado.
You gotta remember, Fabricio, you know, these smaller guys are super flexible. So what would normally tap someone out in the regular division, the smaller guys, you know, it's kind of hard to get them. Now, if that was Mateus Szynski, that his leg would be broken.
Falou, não sei se o Taza reclamou, perguntou alguma coisa, e ele falou, pode ir.
I'm surprised Taza couldn't finish from here. That's
De vez em quando
wild.
tenta uma mão de vaca ali, né? Pra dar aquela incomodada.
Soltou a mão.
Não pode soltar essa mão de jeito nenhum.
Nice. Running man escape. He's out.
Conseguiu.
Tirou o joelho, agora tem que abaixar a perna dele.
Now Fabricio and Andre on top. Fabricio Andre on top is really good. He's really good on top. It's more than one ring. It's more than one.
Perfeito. Fabrício tá muito maduro nesse jogo, tá? Muito maduro. Muito mesmo. Ele tá muito
More than one
inteligente
round.
ali. Sabe
Yeah, what's
que
with that
ele tá
nail
perigo.
polish,
A maioria
though?
das pessoas ia tentar arrancar a perna de qualquer maneira. Ele tá malandro ali, mão na perna.
I've been seeing that more often. I can't really support that.
Que ele enrola de novo, ó.
But if you guys want to wear nail polish, I feel like Josiah would be a nail polish kind of guy.
Do ADCC pra regra
I think Grippo has some nail polish.
que a gente tá acostumado. O Fabrício ele entrou um ultimata, o Taza girou, né, para pegar. E o Taza terminou por baixo, mas a partir do momento que os dois ficaram de bunda no chão,
kind of a calf slicer.
entra em posição neutra, por isso que não tem 2 pontos pro Fabrício.
Ele tá no preg trap ali, ó, tá na chave de panturrilha ali, tá
Nossa, ali machuca demais.
Aquele calf slicer ali, tá complicado ali, mas o Fabrício resiste ele bem. Só que ele tá muito preso, o problema do Fabrício é que ele tá muito preso.
E parecia que ele ia sair, mas o Oliver Taza deu um jeito ali de se enrolar de novo.
Exato, foi o que eu falei.
CP keeps sending me stuff. He ain't on the live stream, though.
Ele não baixou a dobra do joelho.
Okay, switching with toe hold just to get out. I'm not sure. Well, there's no scoring on this.
Pegar a panturrilha, foi a hora que o
If it went to advantages, it would be Taza, but
Sentiu que vai ter que entrar em queda mesmo sem as
it might just be
condições
based
ideais.
off the round.
Ó, vai entrar de qualquer maneira porque tem que começar a tentar
If you go
derrubar.
based off the round, I would give it to Taza for this first round for more attacks and control.
E não foram, baby, ataques que o Fabrício proporcionou, não. Foram ataques que o Taza...
Now you know if you go to Brazil, which is BJJ Stars is in Sao Paulo, you go to Brazil, you gotta tap those Brazilians out.
Vai levando a vantagem o Oliver Taza.
Exatamente, né? Ele conseguiu transicionar de uma botinha, depois uma chave de tornozelo, tentou ali.
Nice ankle pick. Oh, let me see that again. That was smooth. See how he's got the head controlled, drop down. I think Fabricio's got longer arms too, so you don't expect it. Boom, right there. Taza's defense is good, but Don't go for the turtle. He always roll out of there.
Vai ter que entrar de quadril, ó. Vai ter que entrar de quadril.
Tá ali no limite da área de luta.
É porque ali o risco de ir pra fora é muito grande.
Aí é a mesma posição, né, baby?
Isso, ó, você vê que eles já voltaram.
Mas na hora que volta sem pressão.
Já foi, perdeu a posição. 40 segundinhos aí pro Fabrício Andrade fazer uma magia para tentar reverter
I ain't got no nail polish.
Estabilizar o Taza no chão é muito
Just natural.
Ele entra e queda muito bem, mas o Taza...
We ain't wearing no nail polish over here.
Pode tomar o ponto no ADCC.
Say that for Josiah. Josiah can wear, and Grippo can wear nail polish.
Fez ali uma entrada de double leg bem defendida.
Sarah, why would you say that?
Taza tá com a luta na mão, né? Então vai obviamente girando, procurando ali não se expor, não dar mole pro azar.
Ele sabe que o Fabrício teria que impor um volume muito grande de sequência de entradas.
I just now noticed he got a big camera arm floating around the mat. I would get Taza that first round. CP, what you sending me, bro?
Luta, né, sem pontuação nenhuma, mas agora você vê que tem uma reunião ali da arbitragem
I'll look
para
at it later,
ver qual
bro.
foi o olhar sobre o que aconteceu, quem levou mais vantagem, né?
Exatamente, quem foi mais dominante, quem teve mais iniciativas. É isso que eles estão chegando ali nessa conclusão.
Quantos árbitros fazem parte aí dessa comissão?
We ain't sitting here looking at that.
Que esse
They got
o
some.
Renato, que é o
They got
principal.
some. I don't know. I guess sleepy blinders. Is that the series? They really like that sleepy binders for some reason. Siri keeps popping up. Stop popping up, Siri. Siri and Sarah keep popping up. Yeah, I don't know why they like the Peaky Blinders. You know, that's their theme or something.
Anúncio oficial. Ele, Fabrício Andrade.
I don't agree with that one. I don't agree with that. I would have given it to Taza. Yeah, that was a bad decision. We did have Craig Jones. I might skip Craig. Sorry, Craig. We got Muhammad Ali over here driving. Guys.
Fala, galera do Ali.
He got the car seat in there too. Don't film yourself driving. I do want to live stream that, but apparently that's not very safe. When they be driving and film it. Remember when Mikey was? I feel like Mikey was holding the phone. Was Mikey holding the phone one time? Mikey was driving and trying to film. Mikey, keep your eyes on the road. We know you can't see.
Guys, começando aqui mais um episódio, fazendo um teste no carro pela primeira vez. Eu pensei muitas vezes em fazer esse tipo de conteúdo. Mas eu ficava debatendo comigo mesmo se era uma boa ideia ou não, moralmente falando, fazer vídeo dirigindo.
He enjoying life, man. All right. We'll have to watch this later. We can't watch it right now. Let's see. Let me see what these guys got to say real fast about Szynski.
I don't know if he felt some anxiety or, he'd been out of action for a while, basically. But after the first round, I could see that he was being really careful. He knew it was almost like he just did, the whole thing was very clinical from him, which is really good, especially after time off. He didn't do anything crazy. He wasn't gun shy, but he also wasn't, gung-ho about it. It was just clinical. He didn't really look in danger at all in the first round, seeing what DeAndre had for him. And then the second round, he was like, right, now I will get you. Was really good, really good.
Yeah. He did play it somewhat safe against PJ in comparison to maybe the match against DeAndre and Lierra Jr., just because, of course...
Wait, do we miss this?
I don't know if he felt some anxiety or, he'd been out of action for a while, basically. But forward and back, to me, I know I'm not taking anything away from Taylor at all. He's absolutely phenomenal. But I think Mateus's guard is, it's different. It's slightly more offensive. But like you said, in the final, he was a bit more conservative, which was actually pretty risky. But I'm sure as you get closer to that 30K, the urge to take risks is massively diminished. But on the other hand, PJ was messaging me afterwards, oh man, it's so hard to know what the judges are going to think. about passing versus guard, even though we had quite a few long conversations about it beforehand, and it was basically down to like intent.
Josiah, don't message me, Josiah.
But after a
Don't
few
message me,
messages, I was like,
Josiah.
well, it's the judges at the end of the day.
Josiah,
Like, the
don't
only way
message
you
me.
can be certain is to finish the guy. Like, if your game plan is to try and pass, and again, I'm not taking anything away from PJ, but if your game plan is entirely trying to pass and it's not working, that's
Don't
difficult
message me,
to
Josiah.
build a winning, a certain match-winning tactic from. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And on the flip side,
Josiah, don't message me.
There is an argument that you can't win a match purely by defending and playing guard. You have to be initiating from bottom as well. And I think that's what PJ's complaint was I was the one initiating. I was the one putting.
Who said? What does initiating mean? You guys, I still don't know what initiating means. ADCC, I never heard initiating till ADCC this year. Initiating, they be making up stuff. What happened to Tommy?
Those semi-final matches, Mateus tapping Liera Jr. quick, and then PJ tapping Tommy within about a minute as well. Both those guys, interesting, right? That they both had pretty tough matches. Like Liera Jr., it was a 2-round decision against Carson Coles, but it was a scrap. And then Mateus versus Sebastian, that was a 3-round scrap. And Tommy versus Sebastian. Tommy came into the semi-final, he looked drained. And yes, 3 rounds of a hard match, but also, man, I spoke to Tommy about this, and he said that he nearly didn't make weight for this, right?
Yeah, it was one of those rare. I mean, we've had about 2 or 3 where I'm like, dude, this isn't like.
Josiah, I'm gonna read your message on here.
You're not fighting for $5 million on the head of a pay-per-view around the world. He looked bad, real bad, and
Josiah, you just sent me a lot
like to see people like that. Like, he couldn't stand up. He was.
Josiah, I'm gonna read your message on here.
Swaying around the place.
Who's crashing
like he was
out?
Dizzy. He couldn't shake the dizziness.
Who's crashing out? Me?
Just looked terrible, really, really bad. Failed to make
Who
weight.
crashing out on
went
camera?
Back to the hotel. Came back again, literally delirious. Made the weight. Quickly drank something and then fell asleep for like an hour.
Josiah, Josiah, you built different, bro.
It was really intense. Yeah.
But he did make it.
You need to let go, Josiah.
I saw him backstage before the GP started, and the first thing I thought was, "Holy shit!" He looks. He easily looks a weight class bigger than every other guy in this GP. Like Tommy looked massive for sure. But he told me, he said that there was one point he said, "I almost quit. I almost told him I can't make the weight." And that would have been. Because ADCC is not that far away. Like I said, just less than 2 months now.
I ain't going to read Josiah's comment on here.
I did see that Los Banditos announced that their camp was starting, like literally 2 days after Polaris on July 13th. That's the date that they start their ADCC camp. And they've obviously got Nico Mikkelsen, Owen O'Flanagan, and Annie Svensson are all qualified to compete. I think Taylor is still hoping to get that last 77 invite if Izaak isn't going. But I heard from some of the guys from Los Banditos that they're expecting some guys to come through as well. Guys who aren't even actually competing, but guys who will come through to help the camp. People that they mentioned include possibly Kieran Kitchuk, Brandon Reed, maybe some others as well. So I can imagine that room's going to be
guys gonna get in trouble over there
here through till September.
Yeah, I like the rules as well. They're quite strict. I think Joe runs a pretty strict, to a certain extent, camp there.
Yeah, I love it. Skin checks before training. You got to bring towels to make sure that you're dry. If you turn up late, you can't roll. You can't pick your rounds. You got to go with who they say. I think that's really, really smart because ADCC camp there's no messing around, man. You got to take it seriously.
Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to talk about other camps, I heard that Joseph Chen is bringing a bunch of people over to
China?
Shanghai.
Yeah.
That's
so
too far out the way.
There, I know that Mateus and Camille have one more leglock camp, but it is the Giga camp in Poland, which is like 5 days. All the best guys from Poland, just an absolute meat grinder of like my friend Dan that works at Scramble and Polaris.
Don't do a hard camp
probably the toughest,
before the tournament.
Black belt that I
don't do that hard camp before the
basis.
tournament. You're gonna burn yourself out.
I think I mentioned it to you last time. It nearly killed him. He did it last year, and he's doing it again this year.
Wow, brave man. Brave man. Yeah, it sounds like a bloodbath, that camp. They mentioned it when we spoke to them in Malaga, right? They mentioned about how that is like the Uber camp. That is like the camp of all camps. That is the toughest, like the leg lock camp in Poland. Yikes. Yeah, I wouldn't survive. No way.
Yeah, I've been helping the guys organize a leg lock camp in Asia in October, which I'm looking forward to. But
I saw you announce that today.
I feel like leg lock's kind of over.
Yeah, and it's
I feel like leg lock's kind of over, but yeah, you guys keep doing the leg lock stuff. Yeah, I feel like the leg lock stuff's kind of over by now, but I mean, I don't know, man. You guys do whatever you guys want. I ain't gonna be there. I want my own stuff. I'm tired of doing other people's stuff. I'm trying to draw some stuff. Yeah. I'm not the best drawer. Let me see what else was on here. Oh, Adele pulls out. Yeah.
3/4 of the tickets are basically gone, I think, within like 24 hours.
Damn. Love it. Love to see it. Speaking of ADCC, very interesting news is that Adele Fornerino just pulled out of ADCC in the last couple of days. And she said that she was going to make a video to kind of explain her reasons why. But I think while that is still coming out, we can kind of talk a little bit about what possibly led to that. I personally feel that it's the fact that she's just signed with the UFC to do this bracket that is coming up soon. So in August, the UFC is going to run basically a 4-woman bracket for the vacant flyweight title, I want to say. And it looks like possibly the final, because they have the 2 semifinals on that event in August, and then the final will go down probably at the event at the end of September, which is just like about a week or 10 days or so after ADCC. So I can imagine it's a number of factors. I can imagine it's probably the money and the fact that she's going to get paid a lot more from UFC to win the championship belt than she would to win a $10,000 for the ADCC division. And let's not forget as well, Adele is already a double gold champion from the last ADCC. Is another ADCC gold medal going to change your life? I don't necessarily think that it is. What do you feel about that?
No, I agree. It'd be interesting to know how a lot of the people that aren't turning up, like how, if they didn't have a better offer, what would their stance be, you know? Because some people have issues with like the perceived misogyny of ADCC. Some people have issues with prize money. Some people have issues with show money.
We all got issues with
But it's
ADCC.
like, how far do how morals go if you don't have an alternative? You know, there's quite a lot of people, very vocal people who are anti, you know, misogyny and all that stuff, who are still going to ADCC. So it's like, you know, how strong are your convictions? You know, I mean, did Adele give a reason why precisely? Or?
She hasn't released it yet. She posted on her story.
She don't got to give you people a reason. The Tesla. Oh, good.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah. I saw that Craig changed the date of his camp as well. Originally, Craig was going to host the camp the week of ADCC, and he's going to have like a ADCC watch party and stuff. But he's pushed the date back.
It might be
I
me.
think it's going to be a week after
Stuff's
ADCC
not connected.
now, or
maybe the
possibly
internet's
2 weeks
down.
after.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Yeah, I think he's changed the date because he was originally trying to get us both out there for it, wasn't he?
Oh,
Yeah.
He's going to have you guys out there.
Yeah, and I explained that it's my son's birthday, and he's like, yeah, perfect. He can have beers, and there'll be like Latin women there. And I was like,
son's like 7.
He's like, bring him to Mexico. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be a coming of age story. You turn 18 in the presence of Craig Jones. Oof.
Oh my God.
Don't do that. Don't put your kid near
That would
Craig
be fun,
Jones.
though. But hey, still, let's try and make
Sorry,
that dream
Craig.
happen at some point.
You don't put no 18-year-old around
want to
Craig.
get out there. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Funny,
Craig
like-
promised that he would do an episode with us. He would do a podcast in person with us if we go out to Tulum.
I think he will. I think he would. It's funny when how you get his attention, and then you talk quite a lot, and then what did he post the other day? He's like, if I haven't got back to you, I don't. Oh, he said I do hate you, but I think he was joking. But speaking of shows coming back, Quintet is back.
Are they going to Saudi Arabia?
Yes, they are, and that's coming up pretty soon, right?
I just checked. It's the 25th of July. So next weekend.
That's
Quintet?
awesome.
Oh, that's
I can't wait to see that, actually. Bit of a scaled down Quintet event compared to some of the last ones that they did. It's very much... It's interesting. Well, talking about the money issues, because we talked about ADCC and their prize money, and then AIGA offering the 10K to win the divisions. It's kind of a little bit disheartening to have to talk about this and about how certain events have swung so much in the other direction. Because we've talked about IBJJF many times about how it is a pay-to-play organization, how it is basically an amateur organization that gives very little prize money, only a handful of times a year at the Worlds and occasionally at the Crown events that they do annually.
I'm not sure how much.
But the money grab that the IBJJF have been criticized for has just actually gotten worse. And this is a result, of course.
Whoa.
Thanks for listening to Unknown Pressures.
Where's the last part? No, I want to hear that. He said, go to Patreon. I want to hear the rest of that. Howell Teague, why didn't you put the rest of the interview on there? I might have to join his Patreon. I just want to hear the last part. How much is his Patreon? Live stream, give me money so I can join his Patreon. Can we preview it? What are membership options? $7.50 a month. Okay, I might think about that. I do want to hear what he was going to say. All right, that's it. We can't afford the $7.50. I wish I was joking. The live stream. Hey, listen, the live stream's got to pay for itself. I don't really give too much money to the live stream. My last investment in the live stream was for the streaming equipment. I'm not investing any more money. The live stream's got to make that money if it wants anything else to happen over here. If you guys want anything else to happen from this live stream, it's got to make money itself. Just like every business, it's got to bring in revenue. Otherwise, what do you hate? Connectivity issues, or when they cut off? I need to start cutting off too. All right, that's it for me. Actually, let me go back. Dang it. Yeah, the live stream's got to pay for itself, because I'm not putting any more money into the live stream until it pays for us. Until it pays off the loan I gave it. Until the live stream pays off the loans I gave it, you guys aren't getting anything else. The live stream owes me a lot of money. And that's not even counting the time commitment. I'm not even including that. I'm just saying from equipment. Yeah, the live stream got to pay me off. I forgot to post this on here. Let me go back. We got a couple things I meant to cover. It says blood on the mats at Grappling Industries. Ugh. Ain't that what you be competing in, Sarah? Your little tournaments? Ain't that the little tournaments you be doing? They got blood on the mat. Can somebody wipe that up first before I get out there? Grappling Industries Denver was today. This is New Era's last time competing, I guess that's their gym, at any Grappling Industries tournament, Colorado or otherwise. It's too much between the inconsistent refereeing, grossness of the mats, the moving of venues, and last-minute date changes. Before any matches even started, these mats were disgusting, not exaggerating. That's all blood on the mats. No staff cared except one person, a table worker who just spot cleaned a few of the bloods. That mat got some staff on it, possibly. Sarah, ain't that what you be doing, Grappling Industries? Grappling Industries, please clean your mats. Everybody, clean your mats and cover up. See, that's why you got to cover up. Cover up, everybody. You might have to you got to disinfect yourself before and after your matches now. Get that mat defense or something like that. What was the defense soap? But for real, Grappling Industries, clean those mats up. Everybody clean your mats. ADCC, IBJF, Jiu-Jitsu World League, whoever, New Breed, whatever your name, Naga, whoever you are, clean your mats. What's up, LSNAP? Clean your mats. They didn't clean those mats since Sarah's match. That's the same mat Sarah was competing on. Staff, ringworm. You probably get some other stuff too. You might get some other stuff you can't get rid of. Shout out to LeBron James. He says he's officially joined the team.
Ball boy summer, yeah, you know we outside. I don't got no hairline, but I still got my pride. Dagger walking in, everybody looking twice. Fresh white tee and my chain, they be on ice. Sun hit my head, now the room is looking unfair. Sun hit my head, I got that nice glare. Ball boy summer.
Look at that hairline. Look at that hairline.
Yeah, you know we outside.
Hey, God, don't take it away from me, please. Don't take it away from me, God.
Dagger walking in, everybody looking twice. Fresh white tee and my chain, they be on ice. Sun hit my head, now the room is looking unfair.
Sarah Jane.
Sun hit my head, I got that nice glare. Ball boy summer.
Shout out to my ball jiu-jitsu grapplers. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to LO Snap. Some girls do like bald heads though. I guess. I don't know. I ain't got one. But look at that hairline right there. God, don't take it away from me. Don't take my hair from me. I don't have much going for me right now. Don't take it away from me, God. Oh no. If I go bald, I probably deserved it. But please, God, let me keep my hairline, please. I repent, God. I repent. Y'all say a prayer for me to keep my hairline, y'all. CP sent me something. Josiah sent me something. I ain't going to read what Josiah sent me. What did CP send me? No, let me look at that later. CP, where is CP? CP missed. We did a segment on CP. He left us. I know, but man, you know, you want your hair. I don't know. I can't relate. Now I've had a couple baldy haircuts, but you know. What is that? Something. Let me check. All the ballers have bald heads. Okay. I guess I'm not a baller. Shot caller. I guess Fuji's doing something. You know, Fuji is that a gi? You know, LO Snap. You guys know that's LO Snap's favorite brand. It's Fuji. They call him Suge Knight. Well, all right. What's the other guy? Jimmy Pedro. What's going on with this Fuji thing? Collaboration. It's a new gi or something. I don't know why CP. Why'd you send this to me? The Nippon Heritage Keisho. What's this got to do with anything, CP? My phone just died. All right, that's it for me, man. You have to have swag. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Whatever you say. Whatever you say, Suge Knight. All right, that's it for me, man. I'm done. We'll be back tomorrow, God willing. Was Wednesday? We should be back, hopefully. That's it, man. Stay out of trouble. Make good decisions. You know, wrap it up for LL Snap and, you know, everybody else, you know, do your best. Do your best with whatever little stuff you guys got going on. All right, I'll see you guys later. Peace. Where my song at?
It's the Alec News Network. It's the Alec News Network. It's the Alec News Network.
Okay. Oh, snap.
Live streaming every week. We got Mush, LOL, Snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you. It's the Alec News Network. It's the